Hi, Divine Hope. Good to see you. Been getting in the Christmas spirit. Lots and lots of decorations. How about you? Hi, Angela. It's good to see you. Merry Christmas to you, too. I hope everybody has a really good Christmas this year. We will, honey, no matter what. We will. All right. Well, I don't know what's going to come out. I've had a million downloads. I don't feel like talking about them because they're all very drama filled for many people. Yes, sweetheart. I don't feel it's right yet. So I will unleash things. You know, I've been quiet for a while because I've been watching everybody slither like snakes. Anyways, yeah, I don't want to give any downloads. So it's not the right time. Plus, they're all waiting. They want downloads so that they can go do blockages, right? Yes, Angela, you are 100% correct, honey. All right. I just gave myself a little smudge. Get my vest off. All right. There's a bunch of you, though, I do want to talk about this. Ascension symptoms. A bunch of you are mistaking ascension symptoms for actual physical illnesses, and you're not having those. Oh, thank you. I wanted to make it like, you know, I have 2 bedrooms I'm still working on. Well, my office. I have a little table set up in the corner there that sometimes I will do like little mini reads I've decided on. And then I finally have my Reiki room unloaded enough that I can start setting up, you know, setting it back up where I used to do all my readings and stuff. And then I'll get my kitchen back. But I've enjoyed this, you know, I've enjoyed this. So those are so old. Those, the singing snowmen, those are from my mother's childhood. She's 76 years old. So those are really, really old and really special. Thank you, honey. She gave me that Santa too, right there. Then the bells, I have a set of these bells here. And when I used to work at Western Gardens, in the winter, I would come in and work inside doing Christmas stuff because we had the most beautiful, amazing Christmas stuff you'd ever seen. Anyways, I have a set of these. So they're really fun. I wish I could show you my whole house, but I can't. I know you understand why. I would love for you to see what I get to see. because I have gone crazy with the decorations. It just, even if you don't have money for lots of gifts, or you don't have money to go do the Christmas things you want, at least making your inside of your home a Christmas vibe for you. It doesn't matter if anyone comes over and sees it, as long as you and your immediate family that are there together, that it makes you happy. So, I did, my girlfriend and I, when we went to the Kurt Bester concert, and we were eating dinner, and she's like, I wasn't going to put up my tree. I'm like, I know, me neither. We were both like, just because we both have, her mom passed away, she always misses her mom, and I always miss my dad, and, just other things, the holidays, especially when you're used to years and years of being around a lot of different people and a lot of celebrations, and we're both like, we're decorating. We're gonna decorate no matter what, and so we both have, she and I. So then you hear it win, and then see that cute my little cute silver tree, and then there's Maggie Moose. Can you see the moose? My mooses. These are from, oh my gosh, back, so long ago when my oldest son was little. Yeah, that's Maxine and Max. Look how cute Maxine and Max are. So, look, that's Maxine. Isn't Maxine cute? She's a cutie girl. She's a cutie girl. And then there's Max. Look at Max. He's a cutie. He's a cutie boy. Of course, Meg and Bandit have both, taken these down and slobbered on them when I'm not looking. Those two love stuffed animals. Oh, God. Especially Bandit. Oh, she loves stuffed animals. I buy them stuffed animals all the time, though, I know, huh? They are cute. They are really cute. I have lots of fun stuff. My front porch is decorated really, really, really super cute. Lots of cute stuff out there. My living room is decked out. Oh. And I still have, oh my gosh, I've been working hard going through, I've been organizing and cleaning and getting rid of decluttering. And, man, I forgot over all the years. I mean, how many years of stuff I have. So some stuff I've let go of. I've also made my boys, boxes up with their own stuff too. So anyways, but thank you. I just want, when you guys get on, I want the field to make you happy and make you smile too. Hold on, the heat, it's too hot in here. I'm gonna turn that down, and then we'll jump in and get started. Okay, and those of you that are water drinkers, you love bottled water, this is one of it's volcano water, Hawaiian volcano water. It is so good. It's hard to find. I've bought it. I've ordered cases of it online before because it tastes so good. But anyways, for a bunch of you that love, bottled water, this is a good one to try, okay? Let's get back to those ascension symptoms, okay? Some of you have really been thinking that you're sick, okay? You're not. You're coming out of this retrograde. And I've noticed a lot of people that have channels are like, the retrograde's over. It's not over. There's a post and there's a pre, and so many people don't talk about those. So for those of you that follow me, please know you still have about another 10 days. I would say to the end of the year, with all this rough transits that we have going on and the way the planets are aligning. I keep putting David up, the Leo King. If anybody knows about what the hell's going on out there in the universe, it's David. So if you guys miss his videos, that's on you. He is one of the biggest learning tools out there. David is the man, okay? And I try to, I try to put his stuff up, you know, to help you guys out. But coming out of this retrograde, this is the last one of this year. It's rough. It's tough. Plus, you guys, it's the holidays and some people, the holidays are very difficult for. And so many of you have been struggling with the blues. So then you got ascension symptoms on top of the blues. Yes. Yep. See, you understand. Ascension symptoms on top of the blues. That can be a very hard mixture. You're dragging ass. Yep. Yep. Well, you're coming out of this. And so many of these ascension symptoms, guys, you will feel like you're saying, dragging ass, tired, exhausted. Some of you are feeling like you can't keep your thoughts straight. Some of you are walking around, you're putting things down, and you're like, oh my God, where did that just go? You go out to the car, you go to get in the car, and whatever, and you don't have everything. You're literally going in and out and getting in the car a couple times because your brain is moving very fast, but it's like everything else isn't working as fast. That's for some of you. Some of you feel like you're sick, like you've got the flu. Some of you feel like you got a sinus infection. Some of you are getting sore throats. You're feeling like you have a fever. You don't. It's ascension symptoms, okay? Bunch of you can get zinc. You can get sambuca. You can go get multivitamins. If you got body aches, get some bee balm that takes away body aches. If you feel like you've got some infection going on, go get some oregano. Get some whole leaf oregano. It won't hurt you to take it at all. It'll still boost, your immune system. Bunch of you start taking some emergencies. A bunch of you start making smoothies and put all kinds of, you can throw so many herbs and different things in those smoothies to help you out. And if you're going to take vitamin C, it's the cherry, I can't ever say it right. Starts with an A. Oh, I'm out of it. It's the highest form of vitamin C, though. It's not vitamin C. It's like, it is vitamin C, but it's not. It's a special kind of cherry vitamin C. But what is packed into it is far more powerful than regular vitamin C. And I buy it in powder form because you can mix it in a drink. I'll find it, and I'll find the one, and I'll post it in the tab for you guys. Oh, hold on. I wrote down a list of some crystals for you guys right now. I'm going to go grab it. I left it in my office. Hold on. Some of you are feeling clumsy right now. More clumsy than, you're used to feeling. Oh. Shh. What, Benny? What do you see? There's no one out there. There's nobody out there. There's no one out there. I just left. Come on. Come sit down. Come on. He's a good guard dog, though. Some of you are getting stabbing headaches, okay? Like stabbing in the top of your head or in your forehead. Some of you, the back of your neck. Some of you, you're having strange body pains. That's all I can say to you. You're having body pains in different places. You're like, what the hell is this today? What is going on with me? It's ascension symptom. It's literally, it's cellular renewal throughout your body, okay? Some of you, your feet hurt. Some of you, your jaws hurt, okay? Some of you, your teeth hurt. It's ascension symptoms. So if you feel you need to sleep more, Sleep. You know? If you feel like you don't want to do something, don't do it. It's okay. It'll be there tomorrow. Many of you at the end of this year are putting a lot of pressure on yourselves because, especially when the holidays come around, you feel like you have to do more than is really required or needed of you. Because there's a lot of you that are super overachievers because your whole life you were told you had to be. Because if you weren't accepted, or you were put down, or you were made to feel that you weren't good enough. Well, guess what? You don't have to carry that burden around anymore. Enjoy what we have left with the rest of this year. A bunch of you have gone through some real rough, hard times lately. And believe me, I understand. But sit back, try and not react, and do the opposite of what people are expecting of you right now. There's a lot of people, it's their last ditch effort of the year to antagonize you, annoy you, try to get you to flip out, try to get you just to do things that they can point the finger and say, look at them, look at them. See, this is why we had to do this to them. Okay? You guys don't need to deal with that. You don't. Also, I have been told by Spirit to let you guys know, you don't have to tell anybody anything unless you want to. Many of us have been throughout our lives over-explainers. Do you understand what I mean by that? And people use over-explainers and not in a good way. Hi, Bobby. Hi, Red Elephant. Good to see everyone. Some of you, so that's something I've had to work on. I was a giant over-explainer, you know, because people would always make me feel so damn shitty and bad about so many things. So I always felt like I had to over-explain. Some of you, you're too wordy. I'm there with you. And I've really, really worked on that this year. With whether I'm writing a letter, whether I'm talking to somebody, whether I'm explaining something at work, or if it has to do within my personal life with me, like, because I've always been too wordy and I've always been an over-explainer. And I'm not doing that anymore. And many of you do the same habits. And you do not need to do this because many people that are empathizers, they're highly sensitive, they're highly gifted, they have very good hearts. You tend to be those two things. They go together. So I'm here to tell you, you don't have to. And once you start to do it, you're like, oh, I quite like this better. You know? Ah, I don't feel like I don't have to explain that to other people. People don't know. I don't have to. So, anyways, I've been very urged to say that. And one other thing. Nice try with the hit again. Nicholas. He's watching above. He saw you pay. The hitman. Again. This one said that they'll take care of the job, huh? They'll get rid of me this time for good? No, they're not going to. But you might want to be more concerned about yourself. And that's all I'm going to say. No one's taken me out. But I know that he's been paid. He, she, they. I don't give a shit. That was a real bad move that you made the other day, buddy. It is the last ditch effort because they don't want to be accountable. They don't want they don't want to be accountable for anything. They have gone Now, look at my family, 15 years of lies and conning and people put in place to do so many things. People in different states, people overseas. I mean, you got judges, you got lawyers, you got doctors, you got cousins, you got aunts, you got uncles, you got siblings. Some people, they've gotten people's children even in on it, and even some of their children. It's sickening. But my father showed me where my situation is concerned. You should have never done that. And that's all I'm going to say. It's pretty bad when you guys tried to get both my boys in car accidents, and you did get one of them in one. Exactly. Okay. So I wrote down some crystals and some rocks, today. This is about abundance and protection, all right? So you guys are going to need some obsidian. You guys are going to need some pyrite, some labradorite, mahogany, onyx, and malachite. Okay? Yep. I got you there, sweet pea. I know what you're talking about. 100%. It's sickening. They're all going to find out that they got conned and they got pulled into something that will end up ruining their lives. That's the sad part. Because you and I, we've warned everybody. We've told everybody. And because people choose not to listen because they're on the side of the money and they're on the side of what they call clout and they're on the side of what they call living the good life. And because they're insecure and they've never liked us for one reason or another, this was a way that they could, stick it to you back, I guess. I don't know. I don't care. I want to live in peace and happiness. And I'm here to do my job with you guys, and that's what I'm here for. There's so much that has been downloaded into me in the last month, and it's just like, I wish I could share with you guys. I wish I could tell you guys. There's a bunch of things that have happened that I am not able to share right now for various reasons. But believe me, it's all going to come out. It's all going to come out when it's meant to be. Hi, Angie. Good to see you. I'm glad you could join in with us tonight. It's so nice to see so many of you in the chat. It makes me so happy. Thank you. I love it when you guys get on and you say hi. It means a lot. Thank you. So I'm going to tell you guys these again, okay? Abundance and protection. Get some obsidian, some pyrite. You need if you guys work around, I'm glad to hear that, sweetie. Thank you. If you work around computers and you got a lot, any kind of computer equipment, a lot of around, put some pyrite. You can place tons of pyrite around, okay? But pyrite's also for because it's protection. All right. So once again, obsidian, and there's a reason why I put these specific ones together for you guys. Okay. So pyrite, labradorite, mahogany, onyx, and I can't say it. Malachite. Okay? Get those right now. That grouping, that specific grouping, I'm naming for you guys to use right now till the end of the year. Okay? You can place them in different places. You can put some by your bed, some in your kitchen, your bath, wherever you feel drawn to put them, okay? Some of you can take these clumps and you can put a clump in several different places. Whatever you're guided to do, okay? I'm going to try to get better at putting these out for you guys. And I have to find my crystal cards. I put them somewhere, now I can't find them. And we'll do more with that. After the first of the year, I promise I will get the memberships and things done. We will get on our in our group on the memberships. Those of you that choose that you want to be a member, we are going to have some fun together. I'm going to do a lot of special stuff over there that you won't get, like this. The lives, how long those will be, they will be cut down. Everything will be cut down because the members are going to get more of a service from me. I won't be able to push that out till after the first of the year. I know I've talked about it for a long time, but I've had a lot of things happen to me this year. A lot of things happened to me this year. My son's had 2 surgeries. I had to move. There's a lot. And I work a lot of hours at my full-time job. So, all right, guys. Where do we want to start? I'm trying to think how we should start it off. Let's do this. Let's start it off with this. All right. All right. Let's start off with the angels. What do the angels have to say for the overall energy for all of you guys here in the live chat tonight? And remember, we always need to thank the karmics, right? The karmics, the narmics, the skarmics, because they are great examples of what we never want to be. And they're great examples because they always manage to take the people out of our lives that aren't meant to be there. So we thank you, karmics, snarmics, garmics, whatever the hell you want to be. We thank you. Because you guys do have a purpose. You love our leftovers anyways. So see, who would take our leftovers? When we take the trash out, who would get in our trash and take the trash? You got to have somebody that wants to do all the slimy jobs that no one else wants to do. So there's where the karmics are so important. So make sure you guys give thanks to them, okay? All right, here we go. Protection. Look at that, girls. Look at the first card out, ladies. Woo! That's Michael's crew right there. Ooh, I just got the chills. Transience. This is painful. This is about ascension symptoms right here. Everything we've been talking about. Insight. Oh, you will grow. And so will your insight when you go through these types of things, okay? Healing. Look at that. Wow, we got Michael's crew, we got Gabriel's crew on board. Look at that. Look at that. We've got Michael now. I love it. Unity. Now we got Raphael's crew out here. We got Raphael's crew. We got Gabriel. We got Michael. Woo! All right. What else do we got for the girls? Power. Look at that. That's Empress energy with Michael. Guidance. Now we got Raphael, we got Gabriel. We got Metatron too. Justice, woo! So many of you been waiting for this, and you're gonna get it. Yes. Humility. You guys understand this, right? Super important when you're going through what you're going through. Charity. So they're telling me that for some of you, look, bottom of the deck, direction and knowledge, okay? So there's a bunch of you, you're on your way. You're in the midst of they keep designing, you're creating, you're developing you. Like your soul is evolving and so are you. But there's something great coming. Think of, okay. My youngest son, one of his best buddies, Oh, he's such a cutie pie. And he and I were talking the other day, and it was his birthday, and he's like, I can come see you. And I says, okay. And I go, I got a crystal for you for your birthday. And he's like, oh, I love crystals. You know how much I love crystals. And I'm like, I know. You do. He's such a cutie. And you look at him and you never know he loves crystals. That's what even makes it that much better, right? Anyways, he collects rocks everywhere he goes. And one night we were over at his parents' house hanging out with him and his parents, and he pulls out, he goes to me, Mom, he's like, Mama, come out in the garage. He goes, I got to show you what I just got. So we go out, and he's got all this stuff covered up, and he pulls this big old sheet off, and it's a rock tumbler. And I'm like, oh, he's like, I know, I have a rock tumbler. We were out in that garage for the longest time, and he was pulling out all the rocks, out all the mud and in the tumbler, and we were washing them and looking at them, and he didn't know what they were, and I'm like, this is that, that's that. Anyways, it's so exciting. So anyways, I'm excited because he's gonna come over, and I have 2 special crystals for him for his birthday, and he's a cutie. Okay, so anyways, back to that, because that's like what a passion. And somebody's taking that passion to another level. He owns his own business, completely different than any of that. But that's one of his passions. So there's a bunch of you out here, you've got passions for things, and other people might not find them interesting. Some people might find them stupid. Some people might not get them. It doesn't matter. It is what is passionate to you. So that's where this humility comes in, because this is about you going, I can feel good about this, and it doesn't matter what anyone else thinks about it. And I can have passion about this, and I can be proud about this. I don't have to be arrogant about it, but I can be proud and confident. I'm going to use whatever this passion is for something bigger than me, something good to help many concerning humanity. Okay? That's what this card means here. Knowledge. You've been learning, and you've been seeking. And there's a bunch of you that have gone into hermitus or hermit mode. And when you're there, these are downloads. Do you see that? These are downloads, and this is ascension symptoms all at the same time, okay? But because you chose to do this with yourself, regardless of what anyone else thinks, or how anyone else is going to perceive this, you're going to get justice. You will. And I know many of you haven't believed it, but if I can believe it, and I'm going on 16 years since my dad died, and he hasn't had justice, and I'm not giving up, then you guys aren't giving up, okay? We can all do this together as a collective. Archangel Gabriel. Look at that. He's the one pushing you with this passion, with this humility, with this knowledge, with your service to humanity. It's Gabriel. Transformation. That's Raphael helping there too. I love these cards. This is one of my very first decks. Innocence. This is you being you, innocently you. This is your childlike innocence, that playful side of you, that super, it's the fun bug getting lit, okay? Bottom, communication. This is communication with the other side. This is the veil being lifted for a time for you. Okay? Everybody's timeline is different. With this veil and the communication with the other side, you're going to understand the direction that you need to go in. There's a bunch of you at a crossroads with yourselves right now. You really aren't. You're just putting yourself there because you don't really want to make a decision right now. And you're coming up with reasons why you don't want to make that decision. I get it. I've been there so many times with my own self. But you have a team here. A team supporting you. So now make the decision. Okay. We like that. That's a great way to start this off, right? I love that. Love, love, love that one. Okay. Well, let's get back here to this deck and see what's going on. Ooh. Okay, these are stuck energies. We have an Aries out here. Your sacral is blocked. These came out stuck. Aries and your sacral, it's blocked. You want to know why? Because this passion you have, you're using it in the wrong way. You're fueling, okay, so the actions that you're doing right now, that you're the passion that you're fueling it with, this fiery determination that you're using, it's for the wrong reasons. You're not being patient, you're being impatient. So you're reacting instead of responding. You're using your power in haste. And you're making decisions that will have, they just said lifelong effects if you don't get out of this. So your sacral has been blocked. Okay? You're supposed to immerse yourself in your creativity. And your creativity is supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be joyful. It's supposed to make you happy. And whatever you are doing with this passion and this creativity, you're not doing it for the right reasons. You're pretending that you're leading people towards a life that you're convincing yourself to believe is right. You're not, there's an Aries out here. You're doing everything wrong. You're doing something to hurt someone. And that's all I'm going to say. You're doing something right here to hurt someone. There's an Aries out here that gets paid also to do things to hurt someone. You know who you are. You know what you've done. You're caught and you're still doing it. That's all I'm going to say. Bad way to end the year. Okay, we got an Aquarius that's upright. Tell us more about this Aquarius that's upright. Oh, boy. Well, listen, Aquarius, that people are buying she is upright. The universe is in reverse. The universe isn't supporting what you're doing. So here we have another person that's taking their creativity and they're pretending that they're using it to better the world around them and people in it. You are energy harvesting off other people's energy collectively for your own well-being. So the universe isn't supporting this. So this is an Aquarius that people believe is upright. This Aries, people are questioning. And there's several people that are apart with what this Aries is doing that know that this is completely wrong. This is going to not end well. It's not going to end well for this Aquarius either. Okay? The universe is not supporting you. Okay? You were supposed to embrace your role as a co-creator with the universe. So you could manifest a reality through your thoughts, your intentions, your actions, your feelings, your reactions. But you were supposed to do it for good. You're another individual here that however you, how do I put it? However you appear to the public or you or the people around you, because I see people like, okay, this Aquarius is a part of an underground group. Why do we have to go here, Spirit? Because I know why. All right. I'm not going to go too deep into this because I don't like this energy and I know where it's going to go. And then I'm going to get really mad because this involves children. I'm just going to say underground tunnels, secret societies, and sacrifices. And I'm not going any further. This Aquarius gets paid. She's a handler. Okay? She was born into this life, basically sold into this life. She had a choice at one time to get out. She chose not to. She's a greedy, dick-sucking hoe bitch. Oh, sorry. It just came out of me. Ah. Anyways. Oh, the universe is not supporting her. She is not a master of the universe. She's a master of none. No, wait, gotta back that up. What I just called her, she's a master of all those things. That spirit wanted me to clarify that. Anyway, her little group, the secret society, yada, 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 right? Their whole human trafficking group is gonna go down. The universe will not support this any longer. Her name starts with a K. She's got a military background. She's married. Well, I don't even know if they're still married. Don't care, but he's military too. Anyways, part of the people that came for me. Anyway, they're stuck in all their bullshit. Especially her. Oh, yeah. She's a spoiled, rotten brat. She's never sacrificed anything for good. You understand what I mean? Oh, she'll sacrifice animals and children and babies all damn day long if it gets her a new Gucci. That's who this bitch is. Okay? See, I told you I was going to get pissed. Why? Because kids are involved in animals. That's why. This Aries is a part of this group too. These people don't value life. These people don't value anything unless it's demonic and toxic and it's got a price tag on it that most people can't afford. Okay? These people gain off everyone. They don't really work. This is a fine-tuned machine that's been going on for generations and passed down through families. These are imbeciles. Anyways, in times of darkness, find solace in the knowledge that the light will return. In times of brightness, appreciate the illumination and let it guide your steps forward. They're not going anywhere. They're going to be stuck in their darkness because that's what they love. Pisces. Been waiting for her ass to come out. That's Scary Sherry. She loves it when I say her name. It's all right, you're going to jail. Sun in reverse. Well, you're not going to jail. You're going to prison, honey. Anyway, a Pisces that is in their right placements, a Pisces that is here doing the right things, is one of the most caring, empathetic, and sensitive, intuitive people that you'll ever meet. Pisces love when they're upright to extend their compassion towards people. They're a lot like Libras. Pisces that are in their North Node are a lot like Libras. You know, they're peacemakers, okay? Pisces are really good at seeing all sides of a situation, just like Libras are. And they'll extend themselves for peace to happen within people. A Pisces that is upright. This is a Pisces, just like this Aquarius, that has stood. They have platforms too, but they have a group of people that elevates them. So when they really mess up or they do something bad, they fix it. They bring in the fixer to fix it, you know? So the sun energy should be upright here for this Pisces, because this is supposed to be somebody that radiates love. This is somebody that should be showing their inner light. And when they enter a room, their inner light, people feel it. It heals people at the same time. Their confidence would shine through, and their authenticity. Think of the sun lights up the sky. So if you're a Pisces and you're upright, you enter a room, the room becomes lighter because why? You just entered it. Your presence brightens people up and all around you. If you're in the right, way. But this Pisces is in reverse. Okay? There's also a couple earth signs in reverse. All right. We got divine masculine. What's going on with this divine masculine? Some of you, this divine masculine is a water sign. That's for some of you. He's in the end of this retrograde. So remember, divine masculine, this is a time that you're supposed to be cultivating courage to face the challenges and the obstacles that you're going to still have, especially at the end of this year. You're supposed to be using the new wisdom that you have found and gained to discern truth. And the wisdom also helps you become more resilient, to stand firm in convictions and the attacks that people are putting upon you. Once again, retrograde energy. It's about revisiting the past life patterns, past life habits, choices that you've made in the past, thinking about those, reconsidering those, going, do I want to do that again or do I not? It's also about the plan going forward, not backwards. And the retrograde, it's not supposed to be about setbacks. It's supposed to be about shadow work, dark night of the soul. Going forward, taking a retrograde is an opportunity to put yourself in timeout, figure your shit out, get into introspection so you can grow. For sure, though, there's some water sign masculines that are going through this and that are in this. And then we've got the Venus energy. So this is good. This is good because this means a bunch of you divine masculines are in a softer side. So no wonder why I just said water signs. Okay? King of Cups, my favorite king in the whole deck. Okay? This would be, your heart would be filled with compassion right now, and you're more understanding instead of being so rigid. All right? You would be embracing your emotional intelligence, and your heart would become a beacon of light for people to see. Okay? Because you're supposed to be radiating love around the world. Okay? Root chakra. Good one. That's upright. Divine masculine. This is about divine wisdom, and this is about people not getting you off kilter. Okay? The wisdom of your root chakra, when you find this and you can connect with this and you ground yourself with this, you will find solace. It's a force that will be offered to you. Once you can anchor yourself to your root chakra, they can get all the root workers that they want and all the practitioners and all the twerps, the twits, and these little groups together, and they're not going to affect you. You won't even know they're working on you. There's so many of you that have elevated to a different place that if you really had any idea how many different people are working on you, understudying you, watching you, you would be so freaked out. You would be in your head and you'd be losing your shit. Okay? But when you get to a certain place, you're like, oh, they're working on me again. Oh, well. Let them have at it. I know when they're done at the end of this ritual or whatever, whoever they just used or whatever, right? They're going to be so exhausted and drained. And I'm going to level up again. Have at it. Go for it. Cast away. Okay? That's where this divine masculine is going to find themselves. Okay? All right. One last round through this deck. before we put this one away. Move on. Air signs. North Node and root chakra. Nice, nice, nice. And Venus at the top and at the bottom. Whoop. Water. Okay. So we got a bunch of water signs. We got a bunch of air signs. You guys, you stepped up. You took the challenge. You prevailed. You decided, I'm going to my North Node. And you've done it. You have succeeded 100%. Beautiful. You're working with this Venus energy. Okay? This is wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. You're in your North Node. You allow lessons and experiences to unfold at their own pace. This is a hard lesson for a lot of us to learn. I struggled with this from the time I was a little kid, trying to force things that I wanted or trying to force things that I didn't like to be a certain way that would look better, appear better. Forcing, this happens to a lot of people. You can be around people and we'll say 75% of a person or certain people, they're very negative or dark or just bad. But you can see that 25% of good in that person. So you will be determined to stay with that experience with that person or that relationship with that person because you know what you can see the good and you believe that that can develop into something amazing. Okay? Now, that will pose a problem because when you're the only one that sees it and the other person doesn't, you really have nothing to work with. And that means that you can see something that person can't see in themselves because you're that much further along on your journey and that person isn't. It's not right and it's not the right time for that person, but it is right for you. So you have to let go. And that's a hard place. That's a hard place to be. But in your North Node, you will learn to let things be. You will trust that each step is a necessary part of your soul's evolution. And it's a step towards your own self-discovery. It's hard. It's painful. I lost so many people I loved very much because it wasn't right for them to be on this journey with me where I'm headed next. Doesn't mean anything necessarily against them because it's my journey. But they aren't the right persons to be going on this journey with me. And I get to make that decision, just like you guys get to make your decision. Who's going to be with you, jumping and leaping into your North Node? Are you going to take a bunch of half-assers? Because if you do, they're going to half-ass you the whole way. It's not easy because sometimes we have to let go of people that we love so much. And sometimes you got to let go of them for a time period. If there's somebody so important to you, then if you let them go and they're meant to be in your life, they'll come back when they meet up on that timeline with you, when they finally grow where you're growing. It doesn't mean they have to be exactly moved as far along forward as you are. However, it means that they get in that progression going forward. Thanks, Divine Hope, for joining in with us. So remember, your North Node, there's so many of you. You have been through so much. You've earned this. This is like a huge badge of honor. This is like a huge achievement when you finally get over here. and you aren't in your South Node anymore. And yes, many of you find this to be a lonely place. It won't be, because once you like who you are, you're not going to be bored, because all these things are going to open up inside of you that you're going to go, oh my God, there's not enough time left for me here on this earth to do all these cool things now that I want to go do, that I want to learn about, that I want to do. I mean, I think about all the time, if things would have worked out differently for me, with certain things, where when I was younger, I could have dove deeper into things and learned more at a younger age. Those of you that are in your 20s and 30s and you're already going here, do you have any idea how huge this is? It's huge for you guys. Very huge. You have an opportunity to just be this vessel, this giant sponge sucking in so much cool knowledge. So much of this was never around when I was in my 20s and 30s. There wasn't much to learn from. Now it's everywhere. You know, it was never cool back then to be spiritual. Everybody poo-pooed you. It's like, oh my God, you're a fucking weirdo, you know? And so now it's different. It's more accepted. It's much more accepted. So those of you have gone here, I just want to say again, you really need to be proud, because this is a huge personal feat. This is personal. And people that don't understand that, they're in their South Node, okay? There's lots of people that get on channels, and I've said this before. And I used to be this way when I was in the very, very beginning stages of understanding so much stuff that was out there, that was available to me. And before it became socially okay to be spiritual, right? I'd get on certain people's channels and I couldn't understand some of the lingo. I didn't understand about where they meant with this or where they meant with that, until I got myself fully in my North Node, and it's like a switch that goes off and things come together. So if you get on channels and platforms and you don't always understand what they're talking about, it doesn't mean that they don't know what they're talking about. It doesn't mean that they're off in the left field. It means that's not your time right now. Okay? It means it's not your time right now for that information, and that's okay. But let it be okay for others that it is their time for that information. There's too many of you out here that are always getting in the comments and telling people how do I put it? I can put up, shorts, and I can get a whole bunch of people and go, that's not me. That's not, I'm not going to do that. Like, why are you even commenting that? If it's not you, why would you comment? When you go comment like that, that's karmic. That tells me you're in your South Node. Because anybody that's in their North Node isn't going to go tell the person that just put that short up, well, that's not me, or I'm not da-da-da-da-da. No. And if you guys think we care, we don't. I can guarantee you, all of us that have channels and platforms, and when we see people make these negative little comments, we don't care. I delete them, or I'll knock you off my channel. And you won't even know, because I'm not going to talk to you. I won't debate with you. I'm just like, oh, another idiot. Okay, here we go. I've said this 100 times. If you get on someone's platform, I don't care if it's Instagram, if it's Facebook, if it's Twitter. Oh, wait, I don't even know if there's no Twitter anymore, right? Whatever. Anyways, whatever kind of platform it is, you guys have no right that are out there, and you don't want to put yourself out there, and you don't have the guts to do what we're doing. But somehow you got the guts to be behind the scenes and making your shitty little comments. Now, that says so much about you, and it doesn't say anything about us. So I want you to understand that. It says everything about you. It doesn't say anything about us. It takes a lot of guts to get up here. It takes a lot of balls. It takes a lot of self-confidence. And we risk ourselves for many of you, and you don't see it. But you got the guts to sit behind your little fake profiles and make your shitty ass comments. Once again, that says everything about you. It doesn't say anything about us. Air signs. Right now is the time to embrace one of your many gifts. You guys are, okay. You're the Libras are the librarians of the universe. But I say all of you are air signs. Air signs are so smart, highly intellectual individuals. The best communicators we have in the zodiac. Air signs, believe it or not, they are your peacemakers. Okay? They are your peacemakers. They're thank you, honey. I appreciate that. I get mad when I get on other people's channels and I see people getting in their comments and it's like, why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? Why would you? I do not waste my time watching people that I don't resonate with. And sometimes you will resonate with people and then you won't. And then you just don't watch them anymore or you unsubscribe. You don't need to go in there and say things that aren't nice. Like I said, until you put yourself out there and you do what we're doing, shut your mouth. Because most of you are hiding behind fake profiles anyways and are committing crimes and stealing identities and stealing off our channels. But you sure got a lot of balls behind your fake profiles. Anyways, air signs. You guys are one of your best gifts is that you guys can express things, knowing that your words hold power to uplift, okay, and inspire. When air signs speak, their words will create connections. You guys are the best people to get other people to come together, to work together. That's what air signs do. So right now, many of you that are air signs and you are in your North Node, what you have to do with your charity, your service to humanity is so big. And it is so, so important, just like you are. So don't forget how important you guys are. Water signs, you're the lovers of the universe, okay? You guys are the deep divers. You can go places other people's souls can't go. And their brains can't go too, for that sake. You guys, water signs can emotionally take more abuse than any other elements out there. And they will. Water signs will love you the deepest, the hardest, the fastest you've ever seen. But when you hurt a water sign, you better be thinking real hard. Because when a water sign gets hurt, that is a hurt that you're going to feel. You will feel their pain. You will feel their disgust. You will feel your shame for hurting them. Okay? And water signs will go the extra mile for people where a lot of other elements won't. Water signs, if you want them to do something, they will put their whole heart and soul into it. And they are the obsessors of the universe. You give them something to do, they will find everything about it. You know, Scorpios are the private investigators of the universe in the zodiac. But water signs are, they have natural PI skills, okay? They're the lovers of the universe. They are the most intuitive of the universe. Water signs feel more than other elements do. So like I said, when you hurt one, you better be prepared for what you're going to feel. Because when a water sign gets in a relationship with somebody and they really, really care about somebody, they give it their all and then some. And they'll do that with a job too, okay? But water signs have to be careful, because if they're not upright, that is some scary shit, man. That is some dangerous shit. I'll tell you what. And if you want to see somebody, I mean, always talks about a Capricorn in devil mode and be scared of a Capricorn. Oh no, you need to be scared of a Scorpio in reverse. That's some scary shit right there. A Pisces is bad and a Cancer too, but you put a Scorpio in reverse, woo, that's bad news. Bad news. So anyways, there you guys have it. There's a lot of good stuff here, and then there's some stuff here that's not so good, but it's going to come out. This group of human traffickers, they are going to be non-existent. Once this judge goes down, everyone falls, and he is going down. So you and I know a bunch of these people don't believe he won't go down. There's a she out there too. There's more than one judge that's into this stuff and been doing this for years. But yeah. Anyway, I don't want to get more into that. All right, let's get some other good cards over here. These are beautiful cards. Oh, then we'll pull out the old Christmas deck. How long have I been going? You know me, I can talk forever. I'm just sick of watching other people get on other people's platforms and tear them down. I'm so sick of this. And like I said, it takes a lot of guts to get up here. It's so easy to sit back behind a fake profile, or even just sit back behind any profile and sit and be shitty to someone. You can sit there and say someone's not doing it right, but what are you doing? What are you doing, actually? Okay? What are you doing? There are so many good people out there. There are so many wonderful platforms. I mean, I have been on this kick about ancient civilization. I love ancient civilizations, and I love everything. I love so much stuff before the Bible. But I've been watching quite a few different people that they're highly educated in Bible studies and different types of things. They know what they're talking about. Their degrees are beyond, their master's degrees that these people carry are beyond, like, these people are lifers for being educators and educated. And I've been listening to so much stuff that's been hidden, and we haven't been told. That's why I struggle with the Bible. I struggle with what's written in the Bible. Doesn't mean I don't believe. I believe certain things, but there's certain things that they've uncovered with proof that is not true about the Bible. There's so much stuff about Jesus that has been misinterpreted. There's so many stories about his apostles that have been misinterpreted. There's just so much stuff. But anyways, that's my own thing, that I've been digging and diving deep into that side and learning more for my own self. I will never proclaim to know. I'm not a Bible thumper. I never will be. I'm not a master or an expert in any of these fields. I'm a seeker. I'm a learner. I love to know things. I love to learn. I love to learn from other people. I do not feel like I have the answers to everything. I feel like I'm a conduit. I'm a vehicle. I'm many things. And I'm here to give my soul and my heart to help you guys on your journeys, to help you get through many things. I've been through a lot of things. A lot of things aren't over yet for me that have been and continue to go on. And like I said, one of the main reasons I started this channel, because I never wanted anybody to feel alone. I don't want anybody to feel bad for who they want to be, or who they're passionate being, or what their passions are. As long as it's for good things, it doesn't matter what other people think. There will be somebody that will resonate with you. So I always wanted to make damn sure that somebody didn't want, because I felt so many years lonely on this journey because there was no one that did understand me, and I didn't know many people that were like me. And definitely my family was only interested in misunderstanding me. They are committed 100%. All of them is a group effort to misunderstanding me. And that's okay. And that's something I had to learn. That's their deal. That's not mine. And that's okay that they don't understand me. That's why we don't talk. That's why we don't get along, besides my father being unalived, right? And then the other reason was getting justice for him. And I won't stop until that happens. But I also love to have fun. And I there's many of you that are going through things that you're severely depressed. You have more bad times than you have good times. So at least you can click on every once in a while and watch one of my videos and laugh and find me to be goofy or funny or silly. And you can sit back and you can realize that it's okay to be goofy. It's okay to be funny, and it's okay to be silly. It's okay to be you. Okay? Anyways, enough of me rambling, right? Yes, I do. I listen to Alan, uh-huh. Yep, sure do. I love Dr. Stephen Greer, too. He's amazing. But I've been putting a lot of, you guys got to check out that community tab every day. It's like a surprise over there. Like, what's she going to post over there today? All right. That's how you need to, isn't he amazing? And it's so sad what they did to his whole crew, too. He's like, it's just, and I've noticed lately he's lost a lot of weight. Like, I'm worried about him. Yeah, he's lost a lot of weight. But he is a good man. Oh, he's a good man. You know, he started out, he was an emergency room. I think he was a surgeon in the but he started out years and years in the emergency room. But he has been around many presidencies. He's very highly educated, very smart man. And is he connected? Oh, he's connected, all right. Very special person. They've tried to kill him so many times. They've killed most of the people he loves. He put like $10 million of his own money out there to help humanity and to tell his story to help others. I have so many ideas and so many cool things that I would love to be able to do. Just need the money to do it. I will. One day, I will have the money to do all the cool things that I want to do to help. Besides doing this. There's so many things about me you guys don't even know. This is such a small part of who I am. It's a big part, but a small part. I'll put it that way. I always laugh when I was listening. There was these girls on TikTok. It was so funny and cute at the same time and stupid. Because they're on TikTok and they're like a group of little witches, wannabe witches, right? And they're showing how powerful they are and mixing potions and casting spells. And I was just laughing because they came up in the stream and I was looking at comedians to laugh and stuff. Anyways, they came up in the stream and I stopped and watched for a second and I was like, oh, if they only knew. If they only knew that this should be such a small part of who you are. If you're so busy running around bragging, going, I'm a witch, I'm this, I'm a that. That should be one little part of who you are. Like I always say, my Reiki master taught us, You're the toolbox. What's in your toolbox? Your modalities. How many modalities are in your toolbox? Modalities. You mean herbalist. You mean alchemist. You can be a numerologist. You can be an astrologist. You mean archaeologist. You can be a white witch, a green witch. I said alchemist, right? Yeah, I did. You could be a kinesiologist. You could be a counselor. You could be a life coach. You could be an oracle. You could be a seer. You could be a practitioner. You could be a high priest. You could be a high priestess. You could be a Reiki master. You could be a Reiki practitioner. Did you just hear all the things I just said? Those are all different modalities that you would learn. So when someone limits themselves to one thing, I laugh my ass off. And I've heard so many people calling me one of these different things out here, and I laugh and think, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. You think in my 56 years here on this earth that I am just that. No, I am so much more. And you will never know. Just remember, you're the toolbox. Let the modalities become you. The more modalities are, more tools in your toolbox for you to achieve more success. The more tools you have in your toolbox. All right, we have open your heart. There's somebody out here that wants you to open their heart, that wants you to open your heart to them, okay? This is a masculine energy. He's in green man energy right now. Okay, this is a rising masculine energy. It's a surging energy. This is a masculine or masculines out here that want some divine feminines to open their hearts up to them because they're having new beginnings. Okay, they've got new beginnings going on. They've rediscovered themselves. This is a great energy for a lot of men out here that have worked really hard on themselves. Really, really, really hard on themselves. And those of you that have done it, you deserve this, okay? The crystal path. This is about mineral spirits, the crystal beings that follow you, that are around you. Expansion. Let love be your beacon. And what were we just talking about with that Venus energy, guys? Let love be your beacon. There's a feminine that has beauty. There's this feminine out here. Fire sign. And there's one that's a water sign. You guys have beautiful, beautiful, beautiful red natural hair. Your hair is not dyed. It's your natural, beautiful hair. Okay, the secret, the unknown mysteries, and the wonders. Mountain goddess, high vibration, mindfulness, power of the mind. The mirror. Other lives, past lives, dimensional lives. Bunch of you are feeling empowered right now and energized, okay? Those are those of you that have been in your north node now for a couple of years. Those aren't people that are just barely jumped into your north node, okay? Those of you that you've been in your north node for a couple of years now, you know there's people doing mirror magic on you right now, right? Just so you know, they're still doing it. And there's people scrying on you right now too, okay? And astro projecting. But whoever I'm talking to, you already know, you know this. And they're doing that dream mapping. At night, they're trying to come into your dreams. I mean, these people waste so much damn time. It's such a joke. Just imagine all the time that they waste on us if they would just put that back into themselves. See, think how far along their journey they would be now. It's crazy to me. But anyways, potential gateway for many of you. Leap of faith, bottom of the deck. On the top, renewal of peace. Okay? Some of you just had babies. Some of you are going to have babies in the new year. Okay? We have Skyfire. Messages, channels, information. This is some of you, not many of you. You're twin flames. You now know how to channel. You now know how to get messages from the other side. You now are able to receive and get information in a way that you weren't getting it before because you ascended. You went through this retrograde flawlessly. And a bunch of you were tested. And it was a hard test. But you had to go through it. And you had to do it. Okay? Healing the earth. Love, humility, and respect. That's part of your job here. Perfect setting. Making the perfect setting. And I'm picking up on what's his face again. Ross. You know, with the afro, the painter. Bob Ross. Good old Bob. Somebody likes Bob Ross. I'm telling you. There's someone in my collective that is so talented as a painter. Like, you can paint stuff that, yeah, like you should have an art gallery. You should be selling paintings, whoever I'm talking to. You got red hair too. That's where this red hair's coming in as well. We have a feminine here. She's a divine feminine. She's very beautiful. She's got red hair. She's a painter. They're telling me that they want you to go paint the perfect setting to set your new beginning in. You will manifest it. They want you to start okay, you know, like dream boards, like that, how people do those? You're supposed to paint your dream board. There you go. And manifest away. As whoever I'm talking to, as you paint, you're manifesting whatever it is you're painting. So be very careful of what you're painting, they're telling me. Because I guess you can go dark sometimes when you paint. They don't want you to paint dark stuff anymore. Whoever I'm talking to, you're good at painting dark things too. But they don't want you to paint dark stuff because if you paint it, that's how powerful of a manifester you're becoming. So if you're painting dark stuff, you're going to manifest it. So don't do it. And then if you paint something dark and you sell it, that's really going to be bad for you. Really bad. And if you paint something dark and you give it to someone, guess what you just gave them? Nothing else has to be said, right? Okay. The secret of Camelot. This is the authority of spirit. There's a divine feminine that has been given the sword. It's a sword of light. She can wield this sword now. And when you wield this sword in truth, all that come against you with lies, you will create their downfall with their lies. What if you're a horrible painter, artist? So you know what, Ashley? You will become a better painter as you get into this more. You're not painting the right things, they're telling me. You will become a better painter when you're painting things that you're more passionate about. Don't think about how it looks at the time. Get into it. Let your creativity come out of you. Focus right now on painting the bigger picture for you, the perfect setting. You got this. You do. Light dancer, illumination, the radiant self. Your soul is shining. All that matters, Ashley, is how you feel about it. And after you paint, do you get a release from this? Do you get uplifted from it? You will get messages when you are in the zone and you're in this passion. Things are going to come out in your paintings that you've been searching for. Answers. Those missing pieces to your puzzle. All right, fresh approach. Take a fresh approach. Aurora Garden, beginning, initiate, and origin. This is also about ending out in the past, okay? Because if you didn't, you couldn't go into a new beginning. You couldn't initiate something new. The Light Priestess, Galactic Wisdom, Cosmic Ritual. The Galactic Federation's watching over you guys. Those of you in the North Node, the Galactic Federation is here. They're here. They're in the sky, especially at night. If you live in a neighborhood and all of a sudden there's fog and low clouds and you never have that, guess who's there? Hello, Moo. What you doing, little moose? Okay, those are some more good cards. Hold on. Hold on, little girl. All right, here, I'll let you out real quick. Come on. Hey, gotta go real quick. Bannock, you're staying in. No. He's a fence hopper. Stay in. She won't be out there too long. Okay. Let's give you guys some names. So many of you. Let's get some names, okay? Oh, those are messages. Let's get some names. Okay. Okay. Somebody goes by Dorothea. No, Benny. Staying with Grandma. Paige. Sue or Susie. Franklin. Rick or Richard. Tamika. Bianca. Julie. Someone's last name is Knight. Camille. Clyde. All right, hold on. She's ready to come back in now. Hold on, Benny. No. Come on, Mama. Where's your hair up? You all right? Hold on. What's going on? Okay. All right. It's okay. Ike. Might go by Ikey. Someone's last name is Hinkle. Somebody's a Nona, Cassandra, Bianca. I think I said Bianca once. I think I did. Jim or Jimmy, Ralph, Phobe. Somebody's last name is Cates with the C. Somebody goes by Nana. Ella, Tatiana. Reed, Cami with an I. Tony with a Y. Somebody's last name is Sutherland. Paul. Somebody's name is Parker. Lindbergh. Lexington. All right, that's a lot of names. All right. Now remember what I was talking about earlier. Some of these people that are a part of these, Spirit wants me to bring it up again. I guess I need to pull out some messages because these human traffickers. Anyways, they need to go down. Okay, we got Harper. Oh boy. Shaughnessy. This is a very important name. Julius. Kay. Imagine that one. Willis. Quist. Ferrero. Sydney. Josh. Anastasia. Agnes. Scott. Burke. Jameson. Becky. Christelle. Park. Will. Augustus. Banks. Mallory. Edelweiss. Casey. Wellington. Bruno. Stokes. Jennifer. Rigby. Alvin. Frida. Bailey. Dobson. I feel like there was two there. Landon. Rachel. Ella. Aiden. Camilla. Giovanni. Vance. Chauncey. All right. They're making me get some messages. I wasn't going to do messages, but since the you know what is in here, we might, I guess we're giving messages. I wasn't going to do messages, but all right, we're going to do messages. Oh, all right. We got Tennessee, we got Mississippi, we got New Jersey, we got Pennsylvania, we got Florida, we got Texas. I just heard Susie. Susie, S-U-Z-Y. Okay. The Berkshires. I don't know why that one keeps coming up. The Berkshires. Down and Dirty Aries. I don't know what that's about. They're telling me Down Dirty Aries. There's a Leo. That's a dirty dog. A dirty dog. Leo. Oh, I'm singing everything. Oh, okay. That's enough. I'm good on messages. All right. There's always a lot to get through. I tell you what. You want to know about Aiden and Chauncey. Okay, well, that's why I grabbed messages. You'll get to know what you need to know. It'll come out in the messages. All right, take a deep breath. Okay. This man's wife just brought down the whole operation due to her insecurities. They say blood is thicker than water, but I remember plenty of times when blood wasn't there. Public defender. Some of you have an Egyptian bloodline. Home theft. Aries. Ah, there you go. Palm Springs. Carmel, California. Be yourself. Everyone else is taken. Someone's mother or father needs to learn. Be yourself. Everyone else is taken. Jailbait. Return to sender, sweetheart. Someone drives a Mercedes. Could be this Leo. You have someone stressed out. Someone loves the Vikings football team. These wannabe witches, warlocks, and practitioners of the dark arts, yada, yada, yada. Your plans have failed, and you failed at scary school. Someone's a professional golfer. They are wise beyond their years. Someone owns a roadster. We got a football coach. That's a super freak, and he's a sneaky bastard. We got a high school teacher. That is someone's soulmate. Your ex is in competition with you. This person's very insecure. Someone loves to go to Lake Powell. We have an administrative assistant here. She's helped do identity theft. For some of you, she's a Gemini. We got Ottawa. Stand in your truth. Somebody's getting sober. However, this person is feeling loveless and heartless right now. And of course, if somebody was a drunkard or they have alcohol abuse going on, it's difficult when you decide to become sober. You may feel loveless and heartless, okay? Because you found what? Love in the bottom of a beer can or a bottle. Lawyers are in grief. Someone's from Sweden. Restaurant manager. You have a relative or relatives that took advantage of your child to get info on you. They are guiding this child or children to be your enemy. Do you know how sick and twisted this bullshit is? And any of you out here that are grandmothers and grandparents or parents and you're doing this to your kids, you deserve what's coming for you. Oh, I know what my family's done, and I know what they're going to get. Somebody's Native American. Unclassified documents in the wrong hands. Someone works for NASA. Someone has hazel eyes. Someone likes the Dixie Chicks. Have to get some Dixie Chicks on the community tab. Angel number 952. The angels are trying to bring you info to align you with your life purpose and your mission. Someone's feeling really cocky right now. This person broke a lot of HIPAA laws. Civil rights too. Oh, I know this was done to me. Someone works at McDonald's. Someone wears wigs to change up their identity. Someone also... okay. I knew this was going to come up. I just knew it. I knew it. Okay. Years ago, I said there was a masculine out here. He's a serial killer. Picked up on him so many times. Anyways, he changed his identity and he changed his gender so he could get a whole new life. But he was supposed to, when that happened, the people that allowed this, that made this happen for him. All right. He was told he was supposed to go hide away, become a woman and live the rest of his life out. He didn't. Nah, he didn't. He took this as a new opportunity to become a better serial killer. He's going to get caught because he's in the damn energy again. Then there is a couple people out here that have become, they've gone through, the transgender process. And so they think, I guess, with changing their identity, that it'll be harder for people to nail them down on crimes they commit. Okay? This person is a time waster. This person turns tricks behind the scenes. A bunch of you are mystic airbenders out here. Copycat is going to prison. It's about time. It's about time. Yes, huh, Moo? It's about time. We have a beauty consultant out here. This person's in siren energy. And she's okay? Yeah, she's okay, baby. Held to the no. New is coming for you, but it's held to the no on the new. Okay? Meg, get down. Oh, that's that one. Someone's going to they need to get a backbone because they're going to have a fall from grace. This person's a meathead. It's a millionaire. It's a millionaire meathead that's going to have a fall from grace because their ego is so big. Your psychic abilities will lead you to victory. Someone's from Indiana. Someone works at the airport. All right, let's get you some more names. We have Woodward, Blake, Holman, Earl, Rob, Justin, Bert, Jacqueline, Jackie, Hopkins, Mary, Adams, Seth, Summer, Tim, Cameron, Anders, Steve, Melissa, Warner, Deborah, Ethan, Dan, Abigail, Elizabeth, Wrigley, Amber, Marissa, Marie, Kemmer, Miriam, Benjamin, Overseas, Reggie, Rick, Andre, Matt, Sue, Marjorie, and Todd. Todd. Messages. Somebody's bald. You are transparent and you don't know it. This person that's bald and they're an Aquarius, you're transparent and you don't know it. Burning Man. Bengaluru, India. Someone loves country music. That doesn't even make any sense. Somebody's community cat. Somebody's studying criminal law. Someone's adopted. Someone's in lustful energy. Someone's a UFC fighter. Hidden insurance policy, contracts, perjury, fraud, identity theft, credit card scams. Rico! Someone's Polish. Someone's Russian. Someone's Ukrainian. Level up, bitches. Someone is having favors pulled in high places, unseen and secretive conversations and connections. This is hidden info that is about to come out. Reverse tower, baby. Trying to block your life purpose. This person doesn't have any communication with you. Sells ass for the devil, though. Someone's got a boat here. That's another thing. Okay, there's two things I have to stop. Okay, they're telling me I can share these downloads now. Okay. So, someone's trying to stab somebody in the head right now with one of their damn voodoo dolls. Such a stupid idiot, whoever you are. Anyways, somebody's out here that they don't use voodoo dolls. They use porcelain dolls. And this person's a whack job. Whoever she is, she collects these porcelain dolls. She has full-on crazy conversations with these porcelain dolls. And she gets so whacked out on whatever it is she does or takes. And she thinks these porcelain dolls converse with her. She does. She truly, truly believes this. And she casts on them. She gets them all in a little circle with her. And she works away with these porcelain dolls. But she believes that these dolls have entities that she's attached to them. And they work for her through her. It's weird. It's creepy weird. It's off the chains. They've shown me this. I can't tell you how many times. Whoever she is, she has dark, almost black hair. That collects these porcelain dolls. Okay? That's for someone out there. I've been getting that for a long time now, that she doesn't do voodoo dolls. She does porcelain dolls. But everybody that comes over to her house just thinks that she collects, she has a shitload of them. And they just think that she collects porcelain dolls. And she, yeah, I do. And then late at night or whenever she gets in one of her moods, yeah, she's doing voodoo, hoodoo, whatever that, I never can say it right. Santorini or Santolini, whatever the hell that the Spanish do, the Mexicans, I don't know. I don't know what it, anyways. She's one of those. But anyways, then, okay. And then the other one that it's okay for me to talk about now. I'm not sure if I'm ready to talk about this one yet. All right. Okay. Group of people partying, boating together. This didn't happen recently. Santeria. Thank you, Ashley. See? I don't do that shit, so I don't understand it. I just know it's evil, bad. Anyway, I'm pretty sure my sister-in-law's family's into it. But anyway, there's a group of people boating, partying. Something happened. Something got out of control. Okay? They showed me a lot of alcohol, a lot of swinging went on, swapping partners. There was a lot of things that went on. There was a lot of things that people were doing, that if other people knew they do those things, people would, have a complete different opinion of these people, okay? These people get around each other and they let their inhibitions run wild. They let their hair down and they do things together that are, it's promised that it stays between each other, okay? Like to the grave. And they only do it with this group of people. They do these things together. Someone died on this boat. They were unalived. I don't know how. I don't know if things just got out of control. I don't know if someone was having sex with them. They strangled them, because I keep getting strangulation on. I think the strangulation has a lot to do with my father too. Because the doctor that signed off, good old Brian, claims he died from toxemia. I think that's what he put it. Anyway, what he put it down on his death certificate. He didn't die from it. He didn't have it. But when you read more about it, the way that he claimed my father died, well, strangulation comes right along with it. And it's weird because he was found in an executionary position. Oh, he was moved. Anyway, just a thought for the private investigators and the authority figures that are actually upright. Just another one of the many things that was incorrect. His whole death certificate was a bunch of fuckery. The police report, that's all fuckery too. And the doctor, that was his doctor at the time, that's a fucking joke. But anyways, this boat, back to the boat. Someone died on this boat. And these people just threw this person in the water like it was nothing. That's how messed up these people are. They threw this person in the water and it was like it was nothing. And they've all agreed upon it. They will take this to their grave. Well, guess what God's going to do? This person, I don't know if it's going to be a parts of this person or something connected to this person. Trust me, it's going to be washed up shore when none of these people will be around and someone has already found something. And that's why I'm now allowed to talk about it. There's a bunch of people that are confidently been living in this commitment that they took amongst each other that this would never get out. Oh, it's out. It's out. It's out. And God is going to turn the hand on many about this, because this wasn't the first time that you people disregarded another person's life as if it didn't mean anything. And how dare you believe that your lives have more meaning than that person that you threw overboard like they didn't mean shit. All right, I had to get that one out. Let's move on. Air Force. DEA. Love at first sight. Born again Christian. Trapped with a karmic. Stop lying to yourself. Your karmic wants you to be more careful. Project Galileo. Somebody's smothering. Show up and show out. Someone's got unfinished business with somebody. We got Brussels. True love coming for you. Fire signs, fire signs. Uber driver. Sit on. Your family and friends are throwing you under the bus. Yeah, how many times now? God, switch the bitch. Get off the crazy train. Somebody that's a Virgo, switch the bitch and get off the crazy train because you screwed yourself. Somebody's going to get poisoned. Doesn't skip a mirror. Whoever this person is that's going to get poisoned, apparently they don't skip a mirror. Okay. We have Melanie, Kane, Peyton, Cammy with a C, Young, Jimmy, Chris with the K, or Chris, or Crystal, Dirk, Hicks, Tammy with a Y, Angry Amy, Anita. Someone's name is Athena. K. Oh, look at that again. Imagine that. KKK. We got KAE and we got KAY. Got a family member named that. So many of my family members have come up in this deck tonight. Scott. Jillian. Rich. I do believe in the beginning I said Rich and maybe it was Rick and Richard, but we got Rich now. I know I said Rick and Richard. Scott. That's twice on Scott. Oliver. Abbott. Marcus. Eleanor. Chris. Felicia. Bev. Beverly. Hills. Penny. Katie with a C. Garcia. Jove. I heard Melinda. Megan. Mortensen. Babe. Paige. Hillary. Sophie. Ferrara. I heard Fernando. Kelly. Angelica. We had Anastasia. Ying. Libby. Lydia. We got Gina. Vance. Claudia. Reggie. Regina. Ian. Ethan. Francis. Dan. Sugar Plum. Stacy. Maxwell. Hamilton. All right, guys. Well, that was a lot of names. What time are we on? There's a lot of messages. So, close her out. What am I going to give you? Couple Divine Feminine cards. Many of you have noise campaigns going on around you. They're paid. Just let them do their thing. They'll give up on you when they realize that they're not getting a reaction from you. I know there's a bunch of you that you're like, oh my God, again. Believe me, I've been through the whole noise campaign thing, let me tell you. All right, we're going to close it out on a couple of these. We have a new strategy is required. Find the path to love and happiness. Listen to the eternal song of your soul. Tune into it and learn to trust it. Nature is calling you. It wants to touch, fulfill, and protect you with its healing powers. Bottom of the deck. Picking all these up right. Your deepest desires constrain you. Let them go to clear your mind, Divine Fam. Awaken all your senses. Slow down and become aware of them. You are experiencing a spiritual blossoming. Take a new direction and be open to new experiences. The lotus within you awakes. You are a master in light and you are on high, baby. Success and happiness are coming. Enjoy and celebrate life. All right, guys, there you have it. Thank you all so very much for joining in with me, getting on and spending some time together. I really appreciate you guys. All of you that are amazing to get on, and you are willing to get in the live chat, and comment kindly, nicely, participate with everybody. I appreciate you guys a lot. Those of you that are willing to share some of the things too, that get in on the live chat, I love that about you guys. There's many of you that are survivors that were victimized by groups of people because you joined them and you found my channel and you've been able to release yourself. Then you really need to be proud of yourselves. Those of you that have made it through that dark time. Because I know there's a whole bunch of you that watch my channel. You're a part of secret societies. You're a part of covens, cults, spiritual groups, religious groups that did bad things. And I know that there's a bunch of you that decided that that's not the life that you wanted, and especially not for your kids, and that you took that huge leap of faith to get away. And I know that's not an easy road to take. So those of you that have managed to do that, super proud of you. And the path will be lit for you. And there will be protection because you chose a better path for you and your family. I just wanted to say that because I think there's some of you that needed to hear that. Because I do realize that there's many of you that married into these things too. And I don't believe in the beginning that you knew what you were getting into, because there's so many, you don't know when you get into some of these things what it involves or entails, because they would never tell you in the very beginning that in the end, you're going to have to do this, and this, and that. And morally, it would be wrong to you. And as far as your integrity and dignity goes, you wouldn't have been able to do it. So that's why they get these people in on these lighter levels. And then once they can get them in, they can compromise them. And then they don't have a choice. So anyways, thank you very much for those of you that you do get on and you do share your light and your love. And you go out and you do good things out in the world. I appreciate that. And like I said, I appreciate you guys that love me and get on and support me. It means more than you know. So thank you. And I hope you have a wonderful evening. And I'm trying to decide. I might get back on and do it another short one in a half an hour. I might not. I don't know. It'll just depend. But have a wonderful day tomorrow, guys. And I will see you guys later this week. Take good care of yourselves. And make yourselves number one. You deserve it. There's so many of you that always make yourselves number 2 and number 3. It's okay to make yourself number 1.